Today I'm going to talk to you guys today about Tyler Perry. My name is Carl E. Grant Jr. This is just a slide showing some things I'll be talking about in my presentation today. Tyler Perry was born with the name Emmett Perry Jr. on September 13th, 1969. He was born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. He is currently 47 years of age. Growing up was tough for Tyler Perry. He was in an abusive household. He dropped out of high school and received his GED. Tyler Perry's father, Emmett Perry Sr., was very abusive. He even recalled one day trying to commit suicide just to avoid one of his father's beatings. So, to help him relieve his problems in life, his mother would take him to church every Sunday. And that's where Tyler Perry developed a relationship with God. God is Tyler Perry's biggest influence. He feels that without God, he wouldn't be where he would be. He wouldn't be where he is at now. That God has guided him out of the hood and helped him be a successful director. Oprah is his second person that influenced him the most. He used to watch Oprah growing up in Louisiana. One day Oprah said something about the therapeutic effect the act of writing can have. So since then, Tyler Perry has written down like the experiences that was in his life, and it helped him cope with them. Some reoccurring themes is faith to God points to family and relationship problems. When in Faith to God, Tyler Perry is a open Christian, and in his movies he very open with the religion as well. Importance of family. In all the Tyler Perry movies, as you can see, family is very essential, and he basically wants to tell the readers and the audience that family is important in your life, and you should be thankful to have one because some people don't. Relationship problems. Relationship problems is not just boyfriend and girlfriend or not just marriage. In a lot of movies, you have relationship problems with friends, family, co-workers, etc. Reason why I picked Tyler Perry as my director is because he has a high worth ethic. What I mean by that is, like, he's also underrated too. I feel like Tyler Perry is like the Oscar Robertson of the film game. Because not only does Tyler Perry write his own film, he directs his own film, he produces his own films, and he does all that in his own building. He owns his own TV, film, and studio. So he's like he was an entrepreneur. At one point, Tyler Perry was living out in the streets in his car, and now he's living in a multi-million-dollar mansion. And you cannot have a low work ethic to be able to go from rags to riches. One film that really inspired me was Daddy's Little Girl. Daddy's Little Girl was about African American growing up in the hood, having to try to take care of his 3 girls that he had, but his baby mother was messing with a drug dealer, and he didn't want that type of life around his children. The main characters was played by Idris Elba and Gabrielle Union. Idris Elba had 2 jobs. He worked as a mechanic and as a limo driver to help take care of his children. The purpose of the movie and the message of the movie is Tyler Perry trying to show the audience the struggles that the main character had to endure to ensure that his children have a good life and were brought up the right way. And not only do I think that Tyler Perry is a fantastic director, but big stars that played in his movie also said too. Here's a quick film I want you to watch.
Heroes. Tyler Perry is one of these great stories. You know, working homeless out of a car. I was teasing him today and said, "You might have been homeless in a car, but the car had as big as you as it had to be an Escalade." He said, "It was a little tiny car," but he's a success story. And I think Tyler is one of those pleasant throwbacks. What I mean by a pleasant throwback is Mel Gibson is a pleasant throwback. Some of those Spielbergs and some of those kind of guys are pleasant. They're artists. And they're the throwbacks. They're the only businessmen in our business. And then things are done for the dollar. And it's wonderful to prove that something of value and something of quality is worth a long dollar. Lou says Perry's directing style reminds him of another Oscar-nominated director. It's kind of like a Clint Eastwood film. Clint sends a script to the production office, somebody up and trying to get say everything's ready. And so this is Tyler creating a family, a wonderful family. Lou Gossett Jr. has 4 films in the works. He's currently filming The Perfect Game, based on a true story of the first Mexican baseball team to win the Little League World Series. I gotta get my girls back. It ain't gonna happen, baby. I'm gonna enjoy raising a little girl. There's no sin in getting weary. The sin is giving up.
As you can see, he said it. He said what I was trying to say to y'all in a better way. Some contributions that Tyler Perry has made to the film history. As you can see, he has won countless awards, and one award for Outstanding Leading Actor, and he was nominated for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture. In another award, he was nominated for Outstanding Directing. In another award, he was nominated for Outstanding Writing. In 2010 and 2011, he had won 2 NAACP Imaging Award for Outstanding Writing in a Motion Picture and Outstanding Directing in a Motion Picture. In 2014, he has won African American Film Critics Association Best Supporting Actor. This is what I mean by Tyler Perry is the Oscar Robertson of the film game. Like, he is directing, he's writing, he's a leading actor, he's doing it all. He's the Russell Westbrook of the NBA, or of the film business, you know. How has his work influenced / shaped American culture? Tyler Perry, in most of Tyler Perry films, movies, he has an all African American cast. He is given hundreds of African American jobs that are well paying jobs. He's given back. He has many charities that he makes and contributes to. How else has his work influenced and shaped American culture? Well, another way it shaped American culture is Tyler Perry is very unbiased. And what I mean by that is, in most of his films, his plus size actors, he doesn't treat them any different than he treats his regular size actresses. And what I mean by that is, like, in the films where he doesn't talk about the weight, as a lot of movies do, like they always go back to the weight. He doesn't do that. He feels like they're no different from the slimmer actors. Basically what I'm saying is Tyler Perry doesn't see color. No. Another thing is Perry's sitcoms remains one of the network's highest rated shows. Tyler Perry does not also do good in the film game. He does good in the TV game as well. And what I mean by that is Tyler Perry has most of his shows, TV sitcoms, on TBS, the Oprah Winfrey Network, and is streamed all over the world. His movies even catch the attention of big actresses and actors such as Janet Jackson, Rick Fox, Joe Scott, Oscar winners Kathy and Jennifer Hudson. So as you can see, not only does Tyler Perry influence regular people, but influence other big stars to come work with him and be part of that. And that's the end of my presentation. I hope everybody has a good semester. Hope everybody did good in this class. And maybe we'll meet again. Goodbye.